playing. Yeah. Every week is a train wreck. I love it. All right, everybody, and welcome. Matt.
Never happened to us.
And welcome to The Altar. I am joined by Max. We'll possibly be joined by Yimra in a little bit. And we have Matt, who is just got taken away by the prison guard, and he's going to get a nightstick shoved up his butt. But if apparently he's a good boy, he's going to come back with like a beer or two. So we'll see what happens when he comes back. And here he's
Once
back.
you got ping pong ass, a nightstick's not a big deal.
So Matt, did you get those beers?
I got one beer.
One beer. Okay, cool. Perfect.
This is number 4, by the way.
What you popping tabs on, bruh? What you got there?
That young Sierra Nevada hazy little thing.
Oh, that Sierra Nevada. Why are you patronizing the state of California?
Fuck
I
California.
don't know where it
Are you
comes from.
stating those communists?
You
In
give fucking
Tahoe?
money to California. Why don't you just go to San Francisco and suck dick? Like,
Bottom unity.
yeah,
And you know what? Bottom unity works for both things, the communism and the sucking penises.
true.
That's
Yeah, I
fine
mean
with
isn't that what the labor theory of value is? Just the more dick you suck doing something, the more valuable it is.
Oh, so, yeah, you know what? Actually, it's a good episode for me to be on because we still have the title of the No Formula. Because, dude,
Yes.
I've been fucking struggling this whole time. Luckily, because my youngest is going to be 1 in a little over a month. So then we're going to whole milk, right? The whole formula thing, man. It's like fucking every time we're in Walmart. It's like this fucking. There's like the little cans, which is more expensive. And finally, like, because I ordered a bunch of shit. Like, there's that recall, and that's why the fucking plants shut down. The government manufactured.
Yeah, I was reading about this. The
shortage.
Didn't
Yay.
some kids die or some shit like that?
No,
Allegedly?
Four fucking kids, if I read the article correctly, were hospitalized.
Oh, so
And
nobody
then
died?
Abbott,
There were 2 deaths of
Oh.
infants, but it was the FDA and the company.
so
both
now the
say-
left cares about babies dying. Get it together. How fucking dare you?
How dare you? How
So
dare you?
what's up? Does your wife's tits not work or what? Like,
All that milk's for me.
Oh my god.
it's not haram, brother. It's not haram.
No, actually,
But no,
it is. It is.
This is
yeah.
a valid thing to explain. I was saying this today earlier, where it's like you could be the best, like most experienced mom in the world, and still need formula from time to time, or even just need formula in general.
For her, like with work and everything, I mean, because we're both working and shit. Like it's super hard. So it's like formula is very convenient. And I know the CDC or FDA recommends that for the first 6 months of a baby's life, they should be breastfed. But because of the working conditions, completely unrelated to government regulations or anything, that parents have to go back to work sooner and don't have the money to, afford to stay home. I blame the government for everything. It's fine.
It's clearly the government's
Well,
fault.
dude,
in
no,
this
the
case.
FDA shut down this plant for no reason. And
No, they shut it down because of the babies getting sick. Like a couple babies off the Similac formula because
To quote-
out of the nation's supply of what 30%.
No,
of
so
the,
here's the thing with that is that Abbott Labs is who makes like Similac and a couple other brands and shit, and they'd even tested like what, because they'd found like bacteria in the shit, like, oh yeah, like it must have been, but then when they tested the strain they had against what those kids had, it wasn't the same, and the FDA still shut them down. Like, what the like, it's not even, it's like there must be a different, like a lurking variable or something that's happening. Like,
Welcome, Sir
that no
Yimra.
one's about.
Hi,
How's your laptop, bro?
my laptop
Yeah,
on my phone.
I know you're on your phone.
Oh, we're
I
getting a
see
tour
your
of
phone.
Yimra's house. This is new. This is never before seen footage on the altar.
Yimra,
now
what
we're
are
in
you
the
Hey,
doing?
when I was on my phone, I just went from my living room to the kitchen, which like are both 2 places you can just see in the background here. But now we're getting all of Yim.
Yeah.
I love it. He's on the porch.
Oh,
Ooh,
we're moving. Ooh, Yimra in motion.
Be a good day out in New York.
I love that flop in the hair. The
Oh,
bangs are
yeah.
bouncing.
Oh, so you remember talking about the formula shortage, which I know you're
Which
very
you're
big on.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Because-
definitely an area of expertise. Have any
Well, when I'm
opinion on.
working
No.
on my games, I definitely have some formula in my protein shakes.
So the problem with
Is there any
Yimra-
way to induce lactation in a non-pregnant or recently pregnant woman?
So what you
I-
do is
I
you
ca-
pull a George Costanza and you just start imitating like baby noises, and the female will naturally lactate. It works best if you're playing poker with them because you get 2 advantages instead of just 1. But that's how you do it.
I kept my wife producing milk months after
Do you
kids were done
vape
with them.
in addition to her foot sweat? Do you also vape her breast milk?
Dude, that would make a great video. That's a
would.
remake the video. Like I'm vaping my wife's fucking breast milk. That'd be impressive.
You gotta go.
No, so Yimmer's thing
Breast
is that there is a shortage. Yimmer loves breast milk regardless, but since there's a shortage of formula, breast milk's in high demand, and he can't get as much breast milk anymore.
Exactly.
And that's why whatever's going on where he's on his porch today. That's why, because he was out
Well, I'm out today.
trying to score some breast milk.
Well,
What a nice day out here today. Quite nice out.
So fuck off in the YouTube comments. It's a great name, by the way. It was like, aren't there women whose whole job is to breastfeed in the trad communities, but they're not pregnant? Yes, that's the job of women who the trad community effectively refers to as Hispanics. So they bring them into their homes, and they breastfeed their kids because they have 12 kids at home, and for whatever reason, they're just milk factories, like mommy milkers for days, just milking milk.
Cool with
So that is an interesting thing. I think there's a very high market opportunity for that segment of women who can lactate. Right
Specifically,
What's going
unvaccinated breast milk and
Okay.
unvaccinated sperm.
All right, thank you. You too.
Yimmer just bought drugs. That's cool,
Good for him.
right?
Very proud of him.
Doing
now. No, thank
only.
you.
Yeah.
He's like, that's why I couldn't be, on my computer because I had to meet this guy.
I gotta meet this guy. Give him a
He,
quick
he just got
hand
his
job.
breast milk. Good for him.
Breast
proud
milk.
The chicken tortilla soup is very fucking important to me, all right? Be in there in a couple of minutes. Don't throw it out. I'll kill you. You ordered Applebee's. What the fuck do you want from me?
When ordered Applebee's willingly.
Who does that? Everybody knows the only valid thing to get through DoorDash is Taco Bell.
I guess.
Only if you're drunk and can't drive.
Wait, no, that's me all the time, but I still drive.
True.
I just got DoorDash by me, but it's only for like McDonald's and Wendy's. They'll DoorDash it.
Well, it's just,
Well, there are two things you really
Not
shouldn't
the
DoorDash.
Wait, these are
frankly. It's not like a-
drive-throughs. Like, what? Why aren't you able to just like pop into the car for 5 minutes and get some Taco Bell?
It's not
or
even 5 minutes.
Wendy's?
It's literally like 2 minutes from my house, if that.
I'll give it was like a 15, 20-minute drive, but like, come on, bro.
So
Speed
why
everywhere.
are you dashing Taco Bell and Wendy's? What's going on?
It's for drunk people, and when it's 3 a.m. and you literally should not be in your
Drive
car.
at Wendy's or Taco Bell?
huh?
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 Ah.
All right. So, well, while I'm here, the formula thing is basically it's a government everything, the supply chain issues, whatever. It's a government manufactured issue, right? On top of the whole just-in-time supply chain we had, to where everyone gets their shit just when they need it, type it. Like, so one little
Yeah,
Interruption.
if one interruption for a day happens, it's not the end of the world because there's like a small stock they have in case. But after like 5 days, all these just-in-time shipping like situations has fucked everything up. Let alone obviously for months
This
on end.
factory's been shut down. The Abbott factory we are talking about was shut down since like mid
Abbott and Costello made a factory.
something like that.
Yeah, that was when the recall happened because I had three of the fucking containers that were recalled. So I like returned that shit, and they're like, "What are we gonna do?" I'm like, "Fucking buy formula that isn't poisoned," you know?
Just start. You know, I'm a cat too, Fokker. Can you milk me? Kind of situation.
Wait, I don't get.
Yeah.
Could you not like bring it to a boil, and then let it cool down, and it'd be sterilized or something like that?
Honestly, you probably could, but I'd rather just get my money back. You know?
Hee hee hee.
Well, yeah, I'm just
It's very
saying, like, why
Jewish of you, Matt.
aren't they like cleaning? It feels like it'd be easy, just to pasteurize and clean
No,
everything. I
it,
don't
it,
know.
w- it would, but the thing was, I wasn't desperate for formula at the time because I bought like 6 big cans at a time, and that the recalled formula I got, like the bad formula I got, was a part of like the next batch of 4 or 6, right? So I already had a bunch. So
I'll
I'm
be
like, fuck
back,
it, I got
fellas.
time.
I have my chicken tortilla soup.
Yeah. Go have fun. So that was the thing,
Chicken
is, like, I didn't care.
tortilla
I'm like,
soup is code for penis, by the way. But continue, Matt.
I didn't expect, them to fucking shut down the largest fucking baby formula manufacturer, like the fucking plant. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'll just return these, and then the next batch of shit, which I did buy, is like there was another batch of whatever. Like I was in Walmart not long after the recall stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. I checked it with the recall. I'm like, we're like, perfect, fine, everything's good. And then all of a sudden, Similac is fucking not on the shelves. Like they have just the small, like 12-ounce cans, I think.
It's called Simulac.
Similac.
Similac. It's like, was it produced by like Conglamo? Or like Evil Corp?
Yeah, probably. Baby Corp, maybe. I don't know.
Baby Corp.
Wait, is Similac like a conjugation of simulation lactation?
Probably. That sounds right. Sounds like something. It makes sense. I never questioned the name before, but that makes sense. But yeah. So I have to, like, my wife. We were in Walmart the other day, and she was like, "What's like? Do we wait to see if they get bigger cans, or we just buy these, like, because it's more expensive to buy the smaller cans?" I'm like, he's got fucking a month and a half till he's a year old, and just giving him regular milk anyway. So the price difference, I don't care about. I'm like, if he was like a month old and I had to pay like 20 cents more an ounce for the rest of this fucking year, like, yeah, I'd probably give a shit at that point. But I'm not poor, so
No pores here.
Yo, shout out to the people that aren't poor. If you are poor, stop being poor.
Seriously.
Life
what are you-
hack.
Fucking
To
bullshit. It's
quote
just
Paris
easy.
Hamilton.
Hamilton,
Nothing poor.
Paris Hamilton. Is who you're quoting? Hilton, yes. Incredible stuff.
That's a
To be honest, I always associate elitism with the Hamiltons. And not
So hot off the conspiracy press is fresh from Tumblr. This is coming to my feed from a good friend of mine, the anarcho-capitalist, also another Ben, so a very base individual, posting Davy Jones, some faggot on Twitter, saying, Pfizer says do not breastfeed. Baby formula runs scarce. Bill Gates promotes new artificial breast milk technology, all within 2 weeks.
I did
I
see
believe
that
this now.
as well.
I believe this now.
100%.
Oh,
Because it's like, how could you discredit the skin to skin contact and like the hormones, the immune system, and everything that's going on with breastfeeding, and then say, oh, don't eat the formula too because it's got bacteria or something like that, and just go with the seed oil based formula. Just get your kids on seed oil day one.
Or you could just feed them raw steak.
Feed your newborn infant raw ground steak.
is Max sounding a little robotic to anybody else? Ben?
No, he sounds okay. Max, say a sentence.
the lazy brown fox jumps over the red dog.
I thought you were going to say the lazy brown person, but good recovery.
He doesn't sound weird to you?
No, I mean, one more time.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. No, you don't.
Black.
We hope the truth to be self-evident. All
Say the
men are
14
created
words.
equal.
No, Matt. I think your internet just sucks because you live in West Virginia.
Maybe that's possible.
Wait, you really like my internet's better than yours in the middle of the fucking mountains?
I'm getting
In
like
fucking-
100 down right now. So
100 down? Okay, that's good.
Maybe the feds are attaching themselves to our podcast and making our quality.
yeah,
shitty.
I said 14 words, bro.
Why
and
would
they
the
blocked
feds
it.
have
Word.
to surveil the podcast? They could just watch it on YouTube, right?
This is
Like-
true, yeah, but I don't know. Like the feds work in mysterious ways.
Did I ever
Post-doc.
tell you guys about how I dated the daughter of the ATF agent who sold the sawed-off shotgun to Randy Weaver?
Are you fucking kidding me?
R.I.P.
No,
by the way,
no,
didn't he just
yeah.
pass? Didn't he
He
pass
did.
today?
R.I.P.
Randy
Yeah,
Weaver,
yeah.
real
You're
G.
a king, and you're
King.
finally with your
You're with your
wife and
family.
son. I got taken too soon.
Word.
So tell us, Max. What's the story?
She's a nice girl, but yeah, she was telling me like, oh yeah, my dad's an ATF agent. I was like, oh okay, that's weird. Or I didn't say that's weird. I said like, oh really?
Liquor?
What kind of stuff does he do? Like check
It was
up
like-
people's licenses or whatever. Like she knew I
Max.
was a gun guy.
Max, I'm
Like,
pretty
she's a-
sure it
she
was like you were like, "Oh, your dad's an ATF agent. That's nice. Can I see your tits?" You just didn't care. You just going straight for the goal.
But yeah, she's like, oh yeah, he was working, and she's like Pacific Northwest, like Native American. Her mom is, yeah, it was like, yeah, she was just talking about like, oh yeah, she like back in the '90s, he was in this big case where, like, there was this guy, and there was like, illegal weapons, and ended up on that whole Ruby Ridge thing. And I was like, oh.
You should have told her, I'm like, hey, I got this great Westboro Baptist church meme to show you. When a Fed
she-
dies, God laughs.
But apparently, like, the guy just thought that he would just, like, do this entrapment, like, sell, and they would just, like, arrest the guy when he was at the grocery store or some shit. But it turned into this whole fucking siege, and they shot everybody in his fucking family.
Yeah, like the whole situation was entirely fucked. But the most fucked up part is when I think they shot they killed his wife, but
Yeah.
they didn't know they killed her. And so, like, she wouldn't want you to, to prolong this or something.
And,
he's
like,
in there
she's
"You
fucking
just
dead!"
fucking murdered my wife, and you're fucking antagonizing me about it. Like, Jesus Christ!
You fucking
Hey,
murdered my wife.
And I think at the time, with Bill Maher's
Because
politically
he bought a
incorrect,
shotgun that was, like, 0.1 of an inch too short.
yeah,
Oh, well,
stupid.
clearly
Stupid.
that means, sorry, bro, your shotgun's only 17.5 inches long. I got to shoot your wife in the
So
face.
there is a clip out there of the Bill Maher show at the time. I think it was politically incorrect, where they were like all talking about the Weavers, but the propaganda was like no one sided with the Weavers at the time.
Yeah.
So everyone on the show was like, "Oh yeah, they're like terrorists. Like they should be just taken out, right?" Like, I wonder if those fucking people still have that same opinion. If they do, they need to be lined up against the wall. In Minecraft, of course.
In Minecraft, of course, with my Minecraft gun here. That's what this is for.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt, I would honestly think that they probably do still hold the same opinions, because anybody who really watches Bill Maher, especially back
Oh,
then,
right.
like, fine, yeah, sure, no worries. Definite NPCs.
Speaking of,
Let's
like-
put it that way.
Getting lined up against the wall, like, and just, like, opinions.
I got some
About
opinions.
shit.
I got some opinions. I got some opinions about pedophiles right here.
Did you get the RMR on top of that TA-11?
Hell
right
yeah,
there?
dude. Hell yeah,
What's
dude.
going on?
Hell yeah, dude. Got that
Oh.
RMR set up. Yeah, boy.
Oh,
Got that tape to control the fiber optic. got that fucking glint guard thing on the front. Like we're fucking balling here,
All right.
baby.
And that's my cue. I gotta go. So
All right,
you guys,
Matt.
have a
Thank
good
you for
night.
joining us for a brief
Please.
time.
And fixing
Again,
your problems. Yes.
yes, and remember to relax your fussy the next time you have to sneak a phone in.
It's relaxed all the time because it's so loose. So
Oh yeah,
what you can do.
yeah.
Have a good night, gentlemen, and everybody else in the chat.
But like, when we get to what were we talking about? ATF?
ATF, of course,
Or-
sure.
Yeah, sure. So I lost it still.
No, like we're talking about like just like Randy Weaver, the ATF being fucking gay as usual. And
Oh, sure.
yeah, so like they killed his wife and they were like, "Well, you wouldn't want her. She wouldn't want you to prolong this." And it's like you just fucking shot her.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what did she do? She was holding
A baby.
her son, a baby, and you shot her in the fucking woods. Like, who are you protecting?
Seriously.
What are you saving? These guys, I make a point. Like I was sharing in the Discord a couple of videos of ridiculous woke like diversity training videos, basically, where they pretend that. See, I did look at the channel, like the YouTube channel of the people who are putting this stuff out. It's called Generation Hope.
Sure.
They have 1.6K subscribers, so 1,600 subscribers. Their videos. Oh no, that's their shorts. Wait, let me go to their actual channel. Okay, they have 400,000 subscribers on their regular channel. Okay, so that checks out. And where was I getting with this? That they were just they released these videos that are basically written by the KKK. Like I couldn't imagine how the video would be different if it was not written by a white supremacist. And it's supposed to be inspiring, like engaging for minorities or something like that. All the videos end. Let me read the most recent videos. Like this is gonna be difficult. The most recent 6 videos. Okay, let me read the video titles. 16-year-old virgin sold to billionaire. What happens next is shocking.
Is it?
Released one day ago, 100,000 views.
I don't think it's shocking at all.
This is on YouTube, by the way.
Oh,
Drunk
of course
dad
it is.
attacks his 8-year-old genius kid. What happens next is shocking. Released 9 days ago, 728,000 views.
God, that's so clickbaity.
Evil babysitter drowns kid in pool, leaves him for dead. 900,000 views, released 2 weeks ago.
So I just want to go on a little grammatical rant real quick. If somebody drowns, they're dead. Like, you don't leave someone for dead. Like, leaving someone for dead is like, they're still alive and you're leaving them and you know they're going to die, so you're letting death take them. Like, if you drown somebody, you're just leaving a body. It's like when you say, yeah, I got shocked the other day, and some people are like, yeah, I got electrocuted. I was like, no, you didn't get electrocuted
I'll say,
because you'd be dead.
as someone who has drowned before, that, like, you can drown and, like, wash up and, like, survive. Right?
Only if God likes you. That's different. So God clearly
Right.
likes you. So you're exempt from my example.
I will make an exception. In a pool,
Oh,
you cannot be drowned and left for dead and survive.
yeah,
In a
that's
pool, there's no
left for
there's
dead.
no like left for dead in a pool. Like you can't get out of a pool. You can't wash up in a pool, cold water drowning and survive that. Okay, here's another video. Landlord evicts single mother of 2 kids. What happens next is shocking. 4 weeks ago, 272,000 views. And you watch any of these, and basically, you're watching like the the KKK version of what America should be aspirationally. And like, where was I going with all this? They are, it's basically like woke porn in a sense.
Woke porn.
You know what I'm talking
Okay.
about?
Like it's ultra like performative, like virtue signaling shit.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
word.
so at the end, like halfway through the video, there's always like some like empowered POC that comes through. And
Oh
like,
no. Okay, so it's like this is like a caricature of like woke culture.
well, but I think it's like real. It's like what they actually think's going
So
on.
we're flouting
Or
Poe's law. Okay.
it's their like it's I don't think it's a parody. Like it's hard to assume that this is a parody. Although they don't sense here. Okay, here's one point towards it not being a parody. They do not censor comments. Because I think a genuine leftist, like woke person, would censor comments on their YouTube video. Like they just close it, right? Anyways, not to just like dwell on this too much, but it was something I encountered today. I'd never thought that such a thing could exist,
Yeah.
and so I was surprised, and I had to think about it, and I wanted to share it with people because I have trouble understanding it. So
So now lots of other people have trouble understanding it.
so
Oh shit.
if we get to a point, have I shown you? Speaking of like dope optics, have I shown you my fuck PKO1 PS?
No, you have not. Let me see this shit.
All right,
Give it to me,
here,
baby.
wait, fill like 30 seconds here, okay?
Okay, yeah, I'll fill 30 seconds. All right, I'll slip some fucking content right into that 30 seconds and just fucking fill it. Yeah, getting extra fucking gay right now. Yeah, just filling it with content. Yeah. No, GDSOB. Moonlit Matt did not bail. He has a family he needs to take care of. So yeah, you see, since his wife cannot breastfeed at the moment, he needs to breastfeed. And here is Yimra again.
Literally coming in as he needs to breastfeed.
Word, yeah, you came at the right time. I was just basically entertaining the audience while Max goes to get a firearm. He basically just filling 30 seconds with the content, and I was being super fucking creepy about it. Like, yeah, oh, here we go. What do we got?
There's no sound, which makes this so unappealing.
You'll be okay. Welcome back. What do we got?
You there? We got Yim.
We got Yim. Oh. Hell yeah. You got a 5.56 AK, right?
Why do you look like Gary Oldman for a moment there?
He's Gary Youngman,
Yeah.
actually.
Gary Young Adultman.
Dude, it's crazy to think how young he was in Dracula.
Yeah.
And they did all that makeup on him and shit.
Wait, no. You look like Gary Oldman in True Romance. If he didn't have dreads and the scar, but like the hair length just makes me think of Gary Oldman.
Okay. I'll take that.
Great
I
film.
accept that.
Great film. True Romance is a great film. You get a monologue in which Christopher Walken gets pretty much called the N-word for about 5 minutes.
Good. That's what you
Do you guys not remember True Romance?
I've never seen True Romance.
I know.
I've
Both
not
of you guys
seen
are not
it.
like that much older than me, but like True Romance was definitely a film you guys should have watched.
Fine.
Oh, I just had so much gay sex. I'm so out of breath.
Oh, jeez.
I'm kidding. I wish.
Ooh, okay. What do we got there, Max?
Can I demonstrate for a second? I have my made in Russia
Ooh,
AK,
ooh.
That sounds
which
illegal.
has now been adapted to Polish Beryl 5.56 mags, and also has on it a PK01 red
Oh.
dot optic.
You're fancy. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, but like, doesn't Ben have like a full automatic?
No, no, I do not. I do not own any illegal machine guns or full automatics. I do not possess an SOT license. I do have friends who work at a business that has an SOT license, and they can occasionally have fun with shit. But I have no machine guns. Please, ATF, do not raid. Please.
Oh no, I'm
This
thinking
ATF.
the Beryl.
But yeah, this is a made in Russia AK with a Russian optic on it.
Very cool. I'll put my Bulgarian AK away.
Oh, Russian optic. You know what that means, fellas?
What does that mean? Oh, yeah, yeah. Just move it slow. Yeah, yeah.
So I like to think of this as the rifle that Russia would adopt if they had joined NATO in a perfect world.
Or if they actually, when every time they say their budget has been increased for the military, instead of spending it on an oligarch's like home, by oligarch I mean some fucking rich pedophile.
Is that
instead of,
applied
like, I
by
don't know, putting
oligarch?
optics on their fucking guns, except for like 2 guys in an entire battalion because they're so fucking stupid and dumb.
Dude, they don't even like the whole point of adopting the AK-12 was so that you could put optics easily on the average serviceman's rifle.
What does the average serviceman be carrying out there? Don't be looking like a 12, baby.
No, even
like a
the guys that
74 or
get
something like that.
12s do not get. Yeah, they get slick 74s, or they get slick 12s. Like what? And honestly, a slick 12 is worse than a slick 74. Like if you have no optic on your AK-12, like it's
I mean,
clunky.
at least it's just most of it's been urban fighting. It's not as big of a deal, but like as a military fighting force that is like one of the biggest and also in active combat, it's kind of
Fucking embarrassing, to say the least.
No, like yeah, like what the fuck? Like, maybe all the guys who get captured have the slick guns that with
yeah.
no
They're the guys
attachments
that
on
don't
them.
want to be captured anyway. So like, I don't feel like fighting. I'm fucking bored. This
I quit.
sucks.
Time out.
At a
Time
certain
out.
level-
Time out.
You would expect to find some fucking optics on infantry weapons and stuff like that, and like
Of
the
course.
Russians just straight up don't.
The most
weird.
One thing to think about too is that this has all the hallmark of a Hollywood movie involving guns, where the armorer or people using props don't know jack shit about firearms, which leads me to believe that, once again, as previously stated, this is all just a bunch of fake bullshit. It's all staged.
That could be true too. Like where like all these staged guns that are being captured are fake. And so yeah, the armorers aren't equipping them the way that they're found in the field. Because when you look at Russian like propaganda footage, and we'll call it that straight up. I mean, I might be a Putinist. I might want Vladimir Putin to land VDV troops in Washington and seize Congress and execute them for war crimes. I think that'd be a
Minecraft.
great benefit to humanity.
Yeah,
But-
I'm gonna have to distance myself from that statement for legal reasons.
I, as a Jewish person, I don't have to because I'm immune from all criticism. So, continue.
As an Italian, the history between us and Russia is actually, I have no idea. I need to actually Google that. Actually,
You really
Italian
don't.
SS divisions in
Wait,
World War
what
II.
are you guys' thoughts on the medieval warrior, John,
Also,
the female
Italians,
John, the French
Genoa
John
and Venice both had colonies in the Azov Sea around the Crimea and up into the.
Yimra, speaking of John Wick,
Yeah.
Wick, you got a little John Wick haircut going on right now, like with the bangs
Yeah,
coming down.
there's still nothing better when during the pandemic I didn't cut my hair. My hair was down to here, but I'd always slick it back, so it all just kind of looked like a fancy mullet. And then I literally was at the barber, and she like cut my hair around here, like back and sides, like buzzed, and then my hair length was still down to here. And this is like one of those kind of like barber ladies that has like tattoos, like dyed hair piercings, like that kind of
Word.
vibe. And me and her both looked at the mirror. We were both like in our heads like, this fucks so severely. My pussy is popping. But then logistically, I thought to myself like, I need to get another job. So I can't be going into like dealerships with like a John Wick haircut.
Sure,
Like,
you
that
can.
could work if I was a mechanic. If I was a mechanic, but if I'm a salesman, it like unless I'm like working at like I don't know, like Ford.
I'll be real. I
brand
had
that
to like
Sucks.
have my hair cut for like 9 months before I got a real job.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I got a real job and I was on salary, I just let my hair grow out again.
I don't know if I could let my hair grow out. I probably could. I don't really
Does
think
it get
there's
curly after like a certain length?
You think
during
you
the
just
summer,
get,
I
like, a
need mine curls
Jufro?
like a motherfucker.
pretty much. Yeah, I turn into fucking broccoli head. It's pretty amusing.
You can always strain it, or you can just get.
Would you be like
superior Italian hair
Samson?
where look at
Get
this.
those
Look at this.
long,
It's like silk.
strong locks.
It's
Probably,
like
yeah.
silk. Look at this shit. Huh?
Damn.
Look at that, huh?
Mm.
Look how black that is.
Mm.
Look how dark that is right there.
It's like
That's
My
natural.
Chemical
I don't gotta
Romance
dye
black.
shit. What?
That's like My Chemical Romance black.
Oh yeah, speaking of, MCR made a new album or the fuck.
Yeah, I heard. I
Came
was.
out or whatever.
I was.
I don't. I had a group of friends in high school, among like several. One of them was like that group that listened to MCR and like Avenged Sevenfold, like all the edgy bands.
Oh, like theater
And
kids.
I never gave half a fuck about that music.
That's how our conversation started. Was talking about black box theater, which by
It
the
all
way, you
just
never
comes around.
explained.
So it's basically this literally
Like
a
Black Box
big.
theater, not like okay. It's not.
It's
the
a
actual
big
Black Box theater.
black box where you do like theater plays in. It's got like stage lighting and shit. It's like
we're legitimately talking black box theater, not like actual like a band or something. I
No,
assume it was
like-
a band because of like conversation.
no, like it's actually like a thing. A lot of high schools, like my high school, a lot
No,
of
no,
other high
I've,
schools.
I've
yeah.
done outside of high school. I did black box theater. I was actually a, like
Exactly.
a box person.
Oh, you were a fucking theater kid? God fucking damn it, that explains so
Of course
much.
I was. This
Oh
is
my
no
God.
more.
I'll say my maximum participation in theater in high school was being the guitarist in the musical of Little Shop of Horrors.
That's okay.
That's a good
'cause
one.
that's basically
I
just
was the
band.
stage
That's
band.
band though. That's band.
Yeah.
Like I was in jazz band. That doesn't make me a theater kid.
Oh my god, no, you're a band kid, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, big chungus.
Played guitar in the jazz combos in high school.
I
See-
played
see,
the
being a band
trombone,
kid-
baby.
See, Ben, being a band kid became very, very fucking cringe after you left. I don't know when you graduated, but by my time, being a band kid was like arguably almost worse than being a theater kid. I said arguably almost for a key reason.
No. Here's the thing. See, in our school, like you had band kids, and of course the band kids were fucking dorks. I graduated.
Band kids.
The band kids. So I graduated in 08, but like jazz band, however, is fucking different. Let's be real.
Jazz band is
No, it is a completely different
It's
thing. I have a friend who does that.
So I have a story for you guys. So I was this one year we went to Oneonta, New York for basically the statewide like high school jazz band competition. Like every fucking school.
Great party
in-
college.
Yeah, exactly. So we went, and basically in the end, we wound up taking we were in the AAA category. And we wound up taking home gold, which is fucking cool. But okay, so our rhythm section at the time was basically it was all a bunch of black kids. And in Oneonta, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, there's not that many of them.
A lot of
Like,
crackers.
A lot of crackers.
I
So
have friends
we
who
got
work
off
in
the
Oneonta.
bus.
Was
And,
that up by the finger
likes?
yeah, it is. So
I'm driving.
it driving drunk. So a couple of other schools have one, two, and of course they're we're talking Carlton black. So he's wearing a sweater vest and shit. Oh, hi guys, how you doing? Real great to be here. We get off the bus, and of course I'm from fucking Schenectady, New York, and Yimra, I'm sure you're fairly well acquainted with Schenectady. It's pretty
White
fucking
boy.
ghetto. Yeah. So these kids our rhythm section gets off the bus, and it's these four very fucking cool but also very typically ghetto New York kind of black kids who most of them are like pretty tall and they're kind of chubby because, you know, what the fuck ever. And they're all like, they all go to the same church, so they're kind of religious too. So they get off the bus and there's like 6 of them and everyone is just like, are those real black people? Holy shit, those are real black people. Like, oh my God.
They're real?
Like
I
they
thought
were
they made them
taking
up for a
out
fucking
no,
movie.
they were taking out their phones and taking pictures and shit. Like it was like that. I was like, really? Like you just like okay, whatever. So this gets better too because like later in the night in Oneonta, there's not really a whole lot at like 9 o'clock on a fucking Friday that's open. So there's a Taco Bell and there's a KFC. So you
at
can
the Taco Bell. I'm at the KFC.
see.
I'm
I'm
at
at
the
the combination
combination
Taco
KFC and
and
Taco
Taco Bell. So I am sure you all are aware which restaurant we wound up picking because it was not a combo. It was just by itself. So we're sitting in the fucking KFC in Oneonta, and I'm sitting again with this rhythm section.
Boy, are you doing a drive-through like push and press automated teller like Taco Bell right now? What's going on?
He's getting his
Yeah.
fucking money out to buy Coke. But anyway, so we're in this fucking KFC, and I love these kids to death. Literally thinking about this, this is the greatest shit. 6 very heavy-set black kids from Schenectady, New York, and Oneonta, New York, eating fried chicken and singing fucking church hymns about fried chicken. I wish I am not making this up. I can call at least one person to the stand at my eventual trial who will testify that this in fact happened. So they're doing this, and I'm looking around at the other customers, and they're all just like they don't know what the fuck is going on. Is this a fucking episode of the Chappelle Show they've accidentally walked on? We have absolutely no idea. So at the same time, for whatever fucking reason, the topic about like dating comes up because I guess it's like a bunch of dudes, and like our band teacher at the time was this really cool guy, and our drummer, Yimra, can you like turn down your fucking engine? Jesus Christ! So our drummer,
That fucking alpha's too.
one of our
Alpha,
drummers,
bro.
so outside of the rhythm section, being mostly black kids, there was this one white kid named Vinny who was super fucking cool, is still pretty fucking cool, great fucking drummer. He was talking to our band teacher, who I'm going to call Mr. C, and we were talking about dating for whatever reason, and Mr. Carnivus like doesn't butt into a conversation, but he just adds onto what a bunch of people were saying. He's just like, you know, guys, as you get older, you'll learn how to treat a woman right. Right, Vinny? Just ask your mom. And we're all just like, what?
Hey, yo, pause. Hey, yo, pause.
So, Vinny's mom and Mr. Carnivus were in the same high school class and apparently dated back in the day.
That
so-
means they're fucked.
Yeah, so they definitely fucked. Like, did you fuck my mom? Did you fuck my mom, Mr. C? Ah! Like, it was like, we were literally just like, oh my God, that just happened. Oh, and the night ended, so they would give out, like, individual awards to, like, certain sections at the fucking jazz competition. So, like, best trombone section, best trumpet section, shit like that. There was no rhythm section category in this award, and they fucking created it, and they gave our 6 black kids and our 1 white kid rhythm section a special award for literally...
That one white kid in the rhythm section.
Wait,
Who was that, by
how-
the way?
That was Vinny!
Wait,
That was
the
Vinny!
Rhythm,
Oh, okay. I thought it was
rhythm
gonna be you.
section. I'm sorry. The rhythm section is just like drums and bass and maybe.
No.
How do
We
you pick people in the
had
rhythm section?
so this was a deep fucking jazz band. We had 9 trumpets. We had 7 trombones. We had a bass player. We had a guitar player. We had 12 saxophones. We were rolling fucking deep. We had a xylophone player. We had a mallet player. We had a cymbal player. We had fucking kettle drums on stage because we were doing like fucking Latin jazz and shit. So like every dude had a serious fucking instrument. Like we were fucking, this was serious shit. Like this is state level AAA fucking gold medal competition shit. We were fucking deep into this.
Dude, you're talking about like a fucking like Duke Ellington band up
No,
there
that's
with
literally
that
what we
many
were doing.
horns and
We were
everything.
doing like Miles Davis, Duke Ellington. We fucking did. We did a fucking. Oh God, not Earth, Wind and Fire. Who did Spinning Wheel and Lucretia MacEvil?
I'm spacing on that one.
Oh my God, not Earth, Wind and Fire. I can't think of their fucking names. Somebody will fucking tell me. The
Weather
Scale
Report?
Somebody
Lights.
will
Or
hold my
something like
hand and
that?
kiss me.
Somebody in the chat
You
want to
guys can
hold
hear me
Yimra's.
good, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, let's check the
Good.
let's check
I
the
had to
chat.
plug my phone. It was on 1%.
All right.
Despite making up
we
1% of all abortions, justifying
His
abortion
engine-
with
Okay,
medical reasons
here's- in the
accounts for
chat.
99% of all liberals' arguments.
JC says Gamer's engine sounds like a baseball card hitting bike spokes.
Ooh. Don't you, Yimra, do you drive an Alfa Romero? What do you drive?
I drive an Alfa Romeo, yeah.
Based.
What's
Red-pilled.
the engine spec on that? Like how many cylinders, turbo, etc.
I can barely hear you right now.
What's your engine specs? How
Over
many
the
cylinders
bike,
you got?
like-
What kind of torque you do?
It's a 4-cylinder, baby.
Oh, yeah. Fuel efficient, baby.
Oh yeah. To be fair, the 6-cylinder one would have cost me about $40,000 used because they put
Wow.
a Ferrari engine in the car.
Oh,
Well, because they put a
okay.
Ferrari engine in the car and they lob off 2 valves.
That'll
And that's a
fucking do
used
it.
one. Buying a new one, you're almost paying $100,000, if not
They
$75,000.
put a
very
fucking
least.
Ferrari engine in it and they fucking gimp it? Really?
Well, it's because it wouldn't fit in the car that they have.
Just extend it like a super long Alfa Romero would be
But then
fucking
the car
baller as fuck.
wouldn't be even anywhere. The car wouldn't be affordable at that point. It'd be they try to make it affordable like car. So the $40,000 one is like $30,000 like $55,000 car, and then the 6-cylinder, which is still a 505 horsepower Ferrari engine, basically,
Okay.
is usually from $70-something thousand to $100,000 plus. Which
All
I think
right,
is a
no,
pretty
okay, I can
logical
understand that
conclusion.
then. Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
it may-
all right, fine. Fine.
They make more models in other countries, and they're adding a third one now to the U.S. So it makes more sense when you realize like there's more of just for the U.S. It's like here's your like 4-cylinder, it's a very fun sporty ride, or you can get the 6-cylinder and get basically a Hellcat without the Hellcat bullshit going on. Well, not Hellcat, but more like a Scat Pack.
Scat pack. If you're gonna get a
Yeah.
fucking Challenger, you either get a fucking Hellcat or you get a Demon or you don't get one. That Scat pack is bullshit.
I don't know about that because a Hellcat is like asking to wrap around a pole and kill yourself within 10 seconds.
No, that's a Mustang, and you take a crowd out with
Well,
you.
no,
A
that's-
Hellcat.
Well, yeah, that's a crowd killer.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is
Speaking
this guy?
of crowd killer, do we have any of the closing thoughts on abortion?
I thought we were talking about abortion. I thought we were talking about how our economy has completely nosedived, and that soon parents who can't afford formula will be chopping off politicians' heads and putting them on spikes and stuff like that.
I fucking hope so, man. I will supply the wood. I swear to God. Like,
Hey, listen, people are like trying to kill Supreme Court people, or whatever. For legal reasons, I can't say I condone that, but for like, for the meme, so to speak, allegedly,
Yeah.
one could suggest if one's so inclined.
in Minecraft, if
I don't
something were to
care
happen.
what the reason is, but that's pretty based. I don't care what the reason is.
Killing politicians is always based
If
in
whatever
Minecraft.
reason is, even if the reason is cringe, if it means the heads of the Supreme Court in GTA Online roleplay will roll, then that's perfectly fine by me. It could be a cringe reason. I don't give a shit. The
GTA
result is
Online
still the
roleplay.
In GTA Online roleplay, where I play handsome car salesman that drives an Alfa Romeo. In which I also spit on poor people, I guess. I don't know.
I knew that my college friend group was not based because when January 6th happened, I laughed my fucking ass off. I thought it was hilarious
And they did not.
that these these fucking politicians getting paid 6 figures would like immediately don these fucking beehive keeper suits and run underground. at the slightest sign of like
Motherfuckers
the
out here
Commonwealth
looking like the
flag
fucking techno
entering
union from
their
Star
building.
Wars.
Right, and so like I thought, like, oh my goodness, I just wish one of them like sprained an ankle at the
Oh.
least.
I
You
wish
know?
they had. I wish AOC was actually as close to it as she said she was. She was not. I wish they got a hold of her because nothing really would have happened, but it just would have been fucking funny to just see her fucking break
You know
down
what
and
though?
cry.
She's playing the smart game. What? She was like a fucking bartender, then it like gets into politics, makes like disturbingly good money, like is loved by liberals, hated by conservatives, makes dumb money just basically doing the bare minimum as a politician. Actually, no, she goes a little
And-
bit more beyond.
And she votes.
She gets
votes
involved
with,
in the
like,
circus.
Nancy
You have to give her
Pelosi
credit. You
all
have to
the
give her
time.
credit. She knows what it is. It's a circus.
And
So
like
she
a
just plays
lot,
along on it.
and like a lot of Hispanic women, she is living the dream because she's got that BWC on the regular. So,
I don't
you
know what that means.
BWC. It's big white cock.
Oh, right. She has like a colonizer, like boy, like the biggest cuckiest colonizer looking at his boyfriend.
Yeah, but she likes to be colonized, so that's
His
fine.
favorite sex position is holding us.
To be fair, I don't want to like be that. I don't want to sexualize anything about this because I think people who sexualize a random fucking politician are the creepiest people.
Well, they're
But-
reptiles, so it's fine.
But that guy looks like he takes it up the ass.
Oh, he definitely does. And she puts it up his ass. You know she does.
Okay, I don't know. I saw like your girlfriend in the background, and for some reason my brain assumed someone was behind me, and I just about fucking freaked out.
Oh no, I'm in a vehicle that can speed away very quickly.
Speaking of formulating a way to
parked.
get some bitches, I'm the only one with some bitches around here. So,
I don't
Like,
have
what's
sex.
your
I thought
excuse?
it was known. I choose not to.
Thanks
I'm a voluntary
a lot,
celibate.
Max. Now I have to kill myself on fucking live stream. So,
Please
I'm
please
just
don't
kidding.
even do the bit where you start like fucking with the gun. I was like,
no,
I don't
I'm
feel
not.
Like,
I'm not. No,
I
my
don't feel
instincts.
like being part of the famous video where some guy blows his brains
No,
out. And then,
my
like, the whole
instincts,
rest of
my
it's boring.
gun instincts are too fucking strong. I couldn't even like take the safety off, and I won't, because it's not funny. Because gun safety is paramount, and you need to keep your fucking finger off the trigger. TD baby, TD.
that TD. So,
Sorry, I keep
I'm
looking at
just
my
saying, you
other
guys-
parts of my phone.
You need to get some bitches in your life.
No, I don't.
And-
Listen. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm fucking trying.
There's a
I'm
harem
trying.
of twinks
Then you
always
can
ready for
worry
me.
about the
Remember that
formula
meme I did for like
shortage.
6 months? A harem of twinks? That's gonna make a comeback if I have to keep hearing about no bitches.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna make a come back.
I'm gonna come on a lot of backs.
Yeah.
After this throw round, I'm just gonna be after this throw round, I'm just spitting on people's backs. I'm just spitting. I don't
Well, yeah,
care.
Max, I'm working on it. I'm in a bitch drought. I'm not gonna lie. My DMs are a little dry.
When you're
the
in
first
a
start is
drought,
probably not referring to
You're in
women
a
as
drought,
bitches.
man.
I'm gonna be
I,
honest.
I feel you, and it just takes a while to come out of it. But you got to be about yourself.
Word.
You
I
gotta
mean,
go keep
admittedly,
your fan
a lot
every
of it
once in a
was
while.
like by choice because, like, after like, no disrespect to my ex, who is, you know, like she's cool, she's fine, whatever. I just was like, no, I need some time to just not be doing that because I need to like reestablish myself as an individual person. So that was
you
nice
gotta-
for a while.
You gotta do that.
Yeah, but like,
I
honestly,
never end up doing that. I never do that time to myself thing, and I keep telling myself I will, and then I never fucking do, and then
Yeah.
I just suffer every day.
Word. I mean, it's like I said, like you go through periods where it's like you don't, you know, whatever. But like it's in the end, it's worth like actually becoming a whole person again. So
In
I'm
the
working
end,
on
does it even matter?
no. Oh fuck, I forgot the lyrics.
I can't believe we have Gary Oldman from True Romance in here. I'm not over this.
Listen, I've been on like
Wait,
Breaking
I have to
Benjamin.
look
I
at
haven't
the
made my
picture
way
now.
back to that.
Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah, dude.
God, just join the Marines and listen to Eminem and fucking
Oh
Five Finger
my
Death Punch.
God! Five Finger Death Punch. How dare you disrespect me like that?
Wait a minute. You're saying in True Romance, where Gary Oldman has these ratty ass fucking dreads, I look like that?
Ooh. Said you look like a bum.
Me?
Fighting words.
Bro, that's so awkward, funny, and strange while I'll be sitting in my Alfa Romeo over here. That's
Your
so awkward, funny,
four-cylinder
and
Alfa Romeo.
strange. You say that, but I be schmoving.
Yimra, let me pull up to you at a stoplight. Let's see who's really quicker.
Bro, you pull over to me at a stoplight, I be sucking that fucking hammer, bro.
All right.
Where do you think I was gonna go? Where do you think I was gonna go?
I have no
you
idea.
pull up to me
where
at
I
a
was gonna go.
stoplight. I'm parking the car on the street. I'm getting in your fucking passenger seat. I'm giving you the Guck 9000, bro.
All right,
I'm
that's
giving you
fine.
the Gorilla Grip
I'm still
Thrusty. I'm gonna
reeling
make a
with the fact
giraffe
that you
fucking
think I look
cower
like
away from
Gary
how good my
Oldman
throat work
wearing
is. Don't you
leopard
fucking
print.
test me.
Yimra, do you have Bussy? Do you have Thrusty? Do you have Fussy? What is your
Do you have
preferred?
Grussy?
Do you have Grussy?
Oh, I got the Grussy over here,
Oh,
bro.
damn. All right.
Bro, I got myself that Subway sandwich, and I felt like I was cheating on my boy Grimace. Grimace has male pronouns, but has a pussy, because I cannot refer to Grimace as a she. It just feels so fucking wrong. But Grimace identifies as a male, I guess, for this bit, but has a big, fat, greasy fucking pussy. That shit is a fire hazard in high temperature areas. I create too much friction,
Imagine
even with all that grease and lube.
dick
I'm
into-
actually a fire starter. That fucking Stephen King fucking stupid ass movie, that dumbass little girl, has nothing on what my Pishkadell and Grimace's fucking greasy fucking cunt has on my cock going in it. My balls are like propane, and that fucking pussy's clit fucking snap, snap, snap is like the fucking igniter switch. I'm literally parked on a street on a public road yelling at Grimace's pussy. I really hope if the police actually fucking pull me over that I have to explain this because they will never fucking believe me. Oh, what are you doing, Yim? Oh yeah, I was driving out of my car because I didn't feel like being like in my room or like in the garage like with the boys because they ordered Applebee's like fucking drive-through or whatever. So I got in my car.
Who orders Applebee's? What the fuck is wrong with these
My
people?
fucking friends do because they're psychopaths. Actually, real
You know what
quick
that
though.
lava cake, bro? Imagine
quick,
sticking
though.
your dick in the lava cake. That's fucking goofy.
One moment though. One moment.
You let the fryers cool down. You let the fryers cool down so it's tepid. Okay, it's body temperature. Okay, you can stick your hand in it, and it feels like an immersion bath. It's like a dissociation.
Yeah, no,
When you do that,
by the time.
you cut a hole. You cut a hole in a potato. You stick it into the tepid grease in the fryers at the McDonald's. That's a grussy. Okay.
Oh my fucking god. This is too much. Oh. That episode went from like a 6 or a 7 to a 9 real fucking quick. Oh my god. That episode like it's ended. We're still in this shit. God, this isn't ending. Oh my god. Oh, it's been great.
We should probably call it about right here.
Yeah, I feel like
Tim's
it's down.
obviously in a situation on the side of the road.
He's fucking some Grussy on the side of the road. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna read my Bible tonight. Oh god, I'm not even Christian. I'm gonna read the Bible. Oh. Well, do we have any closing thoughts on whores getting blown the fuck out, or abortion, or crypto, or Yimra getting blowing? I don't know. Any closing thoughts?
JC says racist max final form is a mullet plus dreads. JD Sob says he's been on an Italian hip hop kick lately.
Yay.
JC says fussy wussy had no hair. JD Sob says he likes the foot longs. This is great.
Who doesn't like
And
footlongs?
JC says this will be court evidence.
Yeah, probably will be.
So on that note, let's wrap up and take the fifth.
Yeah, pretty much. And if this is currently being played in a courtroom right now. This is all satire, except for the following statement. Judge, whoever you are, you're a faggot. For the rest of you, however, you have a lovely evening, and thank you for joining us. And we will see you next time on episode 69. Nice. And outro's playing. Oh my god. Oh, sweet Christ.